What's good, y'all? Michael here to another video. Before we begin, please go subscribe if you are new and leave a like for more daily upload videos like this. Oh boy. Oh my gosh, Michael, you're talking about the Packers game. You need to focus on your team. Well, until your team does good, I'll shut up about it. Until your team does good and impresses the hell out of me, I will continue to say nothing bad, but something good. Okay. The moment Aaron Rodgers faced a team that could go back and forth with him, he shit the bed. All right. We have seen this from Rodgers before. All right. We've seen this from him before in the playoffs. He's lost to Seattle. He's lost to Arizona. He's lost to the Giants. He's lost to the 49ers. He's lost to the Falcons. Like, there's many losses on his resume. All right. So when I look at this matchup, I think the Texans have more of a high-powered offense than the Packers, considering the fact that, you know, I really do think that the Texans could get back into playoff talk, considering the fact that now they got rid of the cancer, which was known as Bill O'Brien, and there's some random, I think his name is Romeo Costume, like some 73-year-old man leading the Texans, and looks very promising because it looks like the Texans are moving the ball down the field like they're playing Madden. It's just overall the both defenses are trash, so I really don't have to get into the Texans defense and the Packers defense. So both defenses are going to get run on. So this is going to be a shootout. I really do think that the Texans have the better offense, and let me tell you why the Texans have the much high-powered offense. The quarterback, Green Bay has a better quarterback, okay? I don't need to get into that. The weapons right now are Adams, some random, and number 19, MVS, and St. Brown. The only player that's on the high level of the Packer, of the wide receiver, is Adams. All right. Will Fuller, um, Kenny Stills, and Randall Cobb and Brandon Cooks are all better than the Packers wide receivers. Darren Fells is better than whoever the hell that they're starting at tight end. Toyota Robert Tanya, I know he's been looking very promising lately, but he's not the elite type of tight end. Talent wise, he is, but he's not he's not there yet. Just because he looks like a Super Saiyan doesn't mean he fights like one. All right, so, and the running back, Aaron Jones, compared to David Johnson, you could say Aaron Jones is good at receiving, so is David Johnson. But here's some newsflash. They're going to use A.J. Dillon. Okay, so all I can say is to many Packers fans or many fantasy people that have Aaron Jones on their team, get used to catching them throwing the ball to Aaron Jones. A.J. Dillon is their every down back. A.J. Dillon looked very like it was in garbage time and they removed Rodgers for rest purposes and they ran the ball with A.J. Dillon, and A.J. Dillon looked very promising even though it was garbage time. I don't even know. I thought I was going to see Jordan Love, but it was somebody named Tim Boyle or something like that. I don't know. Maybe Love. I think Love is out, but that's none of my business. There's a reason why Jordan Love is a third string. It's because he was playing like some poo-poo in training camp. Like, man, Jordan Love looked terrible in training camp. Like the net thingies that the quarterbacks have to throw to, he was missing them like 5 yards. So pretty much training camp happened, and Jordan Love was playing terrible at training camp. Let me talk about the fan base, okay? That says, "Oh, we just lost one game, we'll be back. You're acting like we're the worst team in the league." Bears lose to the Colts. Oh, the Bears got exposed to the Colts, man. Colts are not even that good of a football team, yet you lost to them. Pathetic. Pathetic. You guys are the worst playoff team of all time. So all I have to say is, why can't I say that you guys are frauds when you lose one game? Don't give me and make it make sense, people. If the and don't say that the Buccaneers are better than the Colts. The Colts arguably have the best defense in the NFL right now. Okay, Philip Rivers is looking a little off, but they do have a promising running back since Marlon Mack is out for the entire season. Oh, they lost to the Jaguars. Okay, that was lucky. Jackson, the next, I'll guarantee you this. All right, and Mini 14 can save this if you want. The next time Indianapolis meets the Jaguars, because I know they play like I don't know when they play, but probably week 17. The Indianapolis Colts are gonna win, and I guarantee it. Okay, don't let that week 1 lucky victory fool you. All right, don't let it fool you. It was lucky. The Jags were the better. Plus, it was an away game at Jacksonville, and it's a divisional game. Weird shit happens in divisional games, but this ain't about that. I do think that the Texans will overpower the Packers, both offensive. Both. This is probably going to be an offensive shootout. It will all come down to who has the ball last and who can leave less time on the clock. Now, I want to talk about the fan base. I want to talk about Stephen A. Smith and Mini 14. Those two people are literally the same people. Just the reason I'm saying this is because they will never take crow for admitting Aaron Rodgers is trash right now. They will never admit it. They even if you ask them, okay, what do you think about the loss? Do you think Aaron Rodgers is garbage? And they'll say, nah, he had an off game. He'll bounce back. They just won't take the L and say, yeah, Rodgers was washed. The Buccaneers got lucky. Rodgers had an off game. They're just too loyal to him. I don't think Stephen A. Smith thinks Kyler Murray is an early MVP candidate, even though Mini 14 probably thinks that. There's lots of things Mini 14 thinks that I don't even know what goes in his mind. He thinks Bill Belichick and Cam Newton are gonna fall on their faces because of one loss to the Broncos, even though they didn't have a full practice due to COVID. You know, they had to deal with the whole coronavirus thing because it affected the whole team. You know, Stephon Gilmore tested positive, so did Cam Newton, and Cam Newton just got back, and they're gonna rebound soon. They will win the division. Buffalo might make a wild card. It's just something. He literally thinks a former MVP and arguably Bill Belichick is the greatest head coach of all time are going to fall on their faces and only win 6 games. Okay? And do I care? No. his opinions. He as long as he just sticks to his opinions, I'm fine with it. I don't like, but he'll never take crow. That's all I can say is when Josh Rosen, I know he likes Josh Rosen, okay, and he made the excuse for him in part one of his exposing videos of me. I like to call them exposing videos of me. The part one where he said Josh Rosen was put in one of the worst situations possible. He probably thinks the same thing for Dwayne Haskins. So I'm like, okay, so the next time Daniel Jones, Mitch Trubisky, and Lamar Jackson have a terrible game because their weapons are trash and their play callers are bad, don't say anything. Don't say anything. I'm just keeping it above 50 because where's Josh Rosen right now? He's on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers practice squad right now. Where is Dwayne Haskins? On the bench, is going to get cut soon because he was bragging about a lot. Oh, look at me. I'm strong. I put up garbage time yards. Look at me. I'm strong. Was that a terrible situation? Dude deserved to get benched, all right? After I saw that with Dwayne Haskins, he deserved to get benched. All right. But the problem is he's got too much pride, so it is what it is. So what I have to say about this game is, if you're fantasy and you have Randall Cobb and Brandon Cooks or David Johnson, maybe you have Devontae or Aaron Jones, you might want to pick up AJ Dillon if he's available on your waiver, just so he can get some reps in. So anyway, that's it. That's all. Subscribe. My name is Michael, and I approve this message.